From the Herbalife Honors Program in Maui, Hawaii, it's the Get 20 program, hosted by International President's Team member Pedro Cardoso.
Hello. I'm Pedro Cardoso. Originally, I born in Portugal, Europe, and now I live in Brazil, South America, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about myself because most of you don't know me. I'm not, I never showed my things for this level of people. So for you to know, I was recruited by one of my best friends called José Luis Gonçalves because he met Carol on the evening party in London. And she said that they have a great business of powders and tablets. Immediately I asked him if the powders were from Colombia. The guy said it was not. And then after a few times I met Alan Lorenz on a meeting. And we signed up my sponsor, right? And we worked together to be sure that my sponsor never had to work again in his life. This is our goal. And we did it. So my sponsor doesn't have to work anymore in his life again, and we'll be sure for the rest of his life that he will never work again. That's our idea, okay? So, trying to do this with the most strength I can, it was very lucky because, you show me the money, please? Okay, so next, please. So before Herbalife, I was a very strong guy. You know, I used to wear 54 kilos, very strong. So when I went to a meeting with Alan talk about lose weight, I was very, very enthusiastic to lose till the bones. But I gained 20 kilos, almost 40 pounds with these products. I feel great. And I bought my Ferrari in the first year because I knew that one day it's important for a man at 25, 26 years old to have a Ferrari. Not so important at 70s, but and then we bought the house. Me and Natalia, that is on the room, my partner on the business, where is she? So, big applause to Natalia, okay? And today, I live in a highland, okay? I don't know about yourself, but when we arrived to Hawaii and the plane landed, it was so nice to see that it's like the same place as we live, okay? And when they say go to see the whales, okay, that's what I see every day from my window. It's nice that you live in a place like that. So we live in a highland in Brazil, a very beautiful highland, and we have a land house with a football and swimming pool inside, blah, blah, blah. We have 3 bikes, okay, 2 BMWs, 1 Harley Davidson. I swear to myself that I would never buy a Harley, okay, but, age creates these problems. And my neighborhoods asked me, why 3? I said, because 4 is too much, I think, so 3 is okay. And, the Portuguese discover half of the world. They wanted to go to India and they end up in Brazil. It's a little difference. So, but all the Portuguese love boats and speedboats. This is a speedboat, 112 miles per hour boat. It's the fastest boat in South America or Brazil. Amazing. A little bit faster than David Bevan's boat. And this is the other boat. And combined, they are 73 feet. 12 more than yours, David. That's the reason I'm showing the thing. It's because in Paris I felt so bad when he went on stage. So, look at this, David. Do you have one of these? You don't? You see? We have 2 Mercedes, bulletproof. We live in Brazil, right? We have the old Rolls Royce that we keep it, okay? The only thing is because nobody asks you if you're rich when you drive a Rolls Royce, right? So it's good to have it. We have the BMW Z4 in green, the only one in green in Brazil, Herbalife green. We have the Maserati 3000 GTA. Yeah, everything costs double in Brazil. Don't forget that. And you have to put, how do they say, bulletproof. It's expensive, this stuff. And then, this is for you, David. There is only 150 cars like this in the world. Okay, this is a collection piece. It's the same price as 2 or 3 of yours, 360. Okay? And I bought it especially for you, my dear. Okay? Darling. And it's nice to have everything, but most special thing is to have kids. Now, first lesson. If you put your family on stage, the Ibope is good, you know, it's good for the business. So I learned that from Enrique Menberg. He said, always put your family, makes you look good. So this is my family. Looks that I'm capable, so is 2. It's amazing. I traveled twice and this thing happened. And they're beautiful, they're beautiful. Father is the one who paid the bills, don't worry. And this is kidding, of course. And this is my beautiful wife, Giuliani. That was Miss Italy in the world 1999 and Miss Everything. So big applause to her. Very successful model in Brazil. Now, imagine this thing here. Do you think I would ever marry a woman like that if I was poor? So, that's what we're going to talk about it here, okay? Let's go back home and let's seriously work, okay? Let's make some money, okay? So, the plan. The plan. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to write the plan here. Everybody wants to know why Brazil got to the 3rd position in the world, right? Most of the people want, they know that we are doing different things. I'm going to tell you, seriously, we are doing totally different business from everybody. Totally, okay? And today I'm going to explain you exactly what we're doing. Okay, so write this down. Okay, first. Okay, let me show you something. This is a journal, Brazilian journal. Okay, this journal says 50% of the Brazilians earn less than 300 reals. This means they earn less than 100 bucks. 0.5%. So from the 200 million, 100 million, no chance, right? So you think you have problems in your area? This is a problem. And it's a problem with no solution. Okay? And the good thing is because there is no solution, we don't think about it. Okay? Right? We don't think about it. There's no problem. Then, interest on the banks in Brazil is a minimum of 5% a month. This means minimum close to 100% a year. So this means if you buy the products and you don't sell it quickly, you're in trouble. Right? You go broke. So, let me write this here, the thing. Okay? Night works, right? Night works. Okay? The other one is shape works. Okay? Then is Chairman's Club works. They work. At least Susan Peterson. Today she was on the phone 5 o'clock in the morning doing a conference call. Okay? Now, you want to know the plan of Brazil? I'm going to give you the plan here. We work. Okay? So this is the plan. it works. Now, next part of the plan. Everything works. Right? So, that's not my thing. That's not Enrique's thing. That's not Eli's thing. It's everything. You know, everything works. So we are not on the systems thing. We are working. You know? Because we are not thinking very much about systems, we are working. What are we doing? Nothing. Working. Okay? Everything that everybody does. There is everything around. You choose whatever you want, and we do it. The only difference is that we are doing it. Now, what Leon said here, you know, I don't know why he's doing this stuff here. I don't know. Because for us, this is logic. This is what we do for the last 2 years or something. When he was talking, I said, this is the training that we do Saturday. Anybody can do Leon's training in Brazil about this long-term customer. It's what we do every Saturday. You know? Every training a product is this. So what happens? Everybody's happy because everybody's making money. But now, one thing that Leon said that is very important, and I want you to know this. When you sell a product, and you're going to resell a product, okay, there is a big difference between resell a product or deliver the 5 checks that you have at home from the customer. You understand the difference? When you have a customer, and you go resell the product, it's a big difference from resell $100 of product or give back $400 of checks that you have at home from that guy. So this means that we do good follow-ups. And that's the reason why the people make success on this, because we are doing good follow-up, because the people want to keep the customer because they already knows that the guy is going to buy. So it's good. So this is the point important that I wanted to tell you here. Now, about the 20 customers. Everybody agree on doing the $5 billion thing? Okay? $50 million for us? You agree on that? Okay. So, if you agree, I agree too. Okay? Now, how do we going to do the 20 customers? And this is important because yesterday the people saying 20, 20, 20. And some of the people said, now I have to do 20 a month? No. If you don't keep it, yes, you have to do 20 and another 20 and another 20. But some of us has already a few customers, right? So you don't have to do 20. If you have someone, you don't have to do the 20. But our plan is simple. We want to do 5 every single month. So in 4 months or 5 months or 6 months, everybody on this room, okay, can get to the 20 customers. But we don't have to forget that we have the 50,000 distributors per area that we have to recruit. So we have to be focused on recruiting too. So one of the things that we do in Brazil is that we make this thing very clear. Okay? You do your 5 or some groups do 2 a week. Okay? They say, you do 2 customers a week. So you can have like 5 in the end of the month. Long-term customers of 6 months at minimum. And the thing is, as soon as you finish your 5, you start thinking only about recruiting and business. You don't have to think about nothing else. So this happened to us that in Brazil, if you see today, everybody is retailing a lot of products, okay, because they have the customers, but everybody's focused very much on the business too. The numbers are huge. And one of the things of the success of Brazil and my check going up like crazy is because it's a lot of people doing small business. Okay? And the small business is to have their 5 customers or the 3 customers. But 3 customers of 6 months and $100 a month is a lot of products and a lot of things. So, our plan is that, I don't know about yours, but I think everybody has to have a plan when you get out of here. So, my plan is at least doing 5 new customers a month. So, to do 5, I have to try 2 every single week. Okay? For the next 4 or 5 months, till I have 20 customers. Now, why Brazil is going to the roof? Now, let me tell you. There is an HOM in my town. Every Tuesday, I can't say this because this is a system that we created. So we can't talk about this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? It's a secret. It's a secret. Okay, but I talked already, so I keep talking. So we have this system that we created that we do HOMs on Tuesday. Then we do HOM on Thursday, and then we do training Saturday. You never heard about it, right? No. Now, guess the person who takes the products and the exposition products to the HOM. I am. For years, it was not me. For years, it was someone. Now, who takes always with him on his bag the Tina Turner CD? Just in case. I do. So the thing is, I'm in the HOMs. You earning all this money, having all this stuff, of course, we have to be there. Because we recruit everybody. Right? We recruit them. Now, in Brazil, if you go to an HOM, you possibly find John Peterson talking on an HOM. You understand? It's possible you get one of us. Because we are there every single day. We have a compromise. Now, the STSs. Our STSs are done by us. I'm all weekend in STSs. And I don't complain. How can you complain with the money we make? Okay? But the thing is, sometimes it's good to go back and start doing everything we used to do. Now, I'm not here to teach you how to do the stuff. Because most of the people are here because you know what to do. The thing is, what is your plan when you go out of here to do the 20 customers? What is your plan here to recruit 5 or 10 people a month when you get out of here? Everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows what works for us. For me, works talk to talk. Talk to people. I like to talk to people. Why? Because my sponsor talks to people. He teaches me how to talk. Other people like internet or whatever. Doesn't matter. The thing is, what is your plan? And I think that today, at night, is the perfect day for you to sit with yourself and talk with yourself. Now, I love to talk with myself because I like to talk with clever people. You understand? I love. So tonight, you have a conversation with yourself. Tonight is a great night for you to talk with yourself and decide what you're going to do. Now, most of us would love that our group do things that we don't do. Alan teaches and other people teach us. That's not the point. We need to do it, then the other guy is going to do it. Okay? Why Brazil was flat for years and then going up? Because these guys here, including myself, we decided to go to work. We do the plan. We work. This plan, we work. Now, some people think, oh, they work all together. Everything is perfect between them. No fights, no nothing. Is that Stefan? So the thing is, that's not the point. That's not the point. Now, you want something that clears all the problems of all the countries and all the things? When the checks go up, everybody is friend. No problem. No problem. Okay? Is that true? Yeah. So, you want everybody to get happy in a country? Make the checks of everybody go happy. Everybody's happy. Unbelievable. Oh, friends we are. Wing, 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 wing. The check goes down because of the system and this and the problem and the company and the products and the works and not works and this and that. Isn't that finished? So I don't want nobody to work together. I want the people to work alone with themselves. Okay? You work only for you. You work. Okay? That's the point. So Tonight you go and you have a conversation with yourself. Maybe it's the first serious conversation that we'll have for years. It's very nice to work with you, to talk with you. And then, for one side, there is the Pedro that don't like to work, and there's all the boats and all the things and blah, blah, blah. And the other is the guy that says, hey, if you don't work, we'll sell the boats, we'll sell everything, and you go poor. So, you know, so it's better to work and keep the stuff. And make your plan, okay? Don't forget 20 customers, okay? Some people here have already the 20 customers. Who has the 20 customers already? You see? Let's see. We believe you. And we believe you. And only 2 or 3 that doesn't have, but those 2 or 3, you go back home and you work with the 20. Okay? And the rest, we need to pay attention on these 50,000. For us in Brazil, we're going to do 100,050 customers this year, easy. And we're going to beat, who's after us? Mexico? We're going to beat you guys, Mexico. It's, you know, it's, no problem. I know, because I'm going there to do the leadership school, so I'm going to break the country. Don't worry. Now, good chance. Eduardo, don't you think to go into Brazil? You know? Just joking. Actually, I need something to ask you, okay? This is very important. Because it's a problem that we have in Brazil, only in Brazil, not on the other countries. And I want seriously to ask. You know about this protein thing? Okay? It's very easy to understand, right? It's very simple. So, but the 100 is 100 for a woman and 150 for men, right? Okay, I have one customer that during the day calls Mario, and at night he calls Maria. So all these the guys. All these guys. It's only a Brazil problem. Don't worry. So doctor. So the doctor said, hey guys, we have the answer, 125, all right. Thank you, doctor, thank you. Unbelievable. Yeah. Now, let's talk a little bit about attitude. When I started in Herbalife, my dear sponsor, Alan Lorenz, told me, go to the event, on the event you learn everything. And I trust him. And I went to the event and they said, 20,000 points you become Get Team. I went to the company and I did my 20,000. And I went to Cathy Mirabel, that at that time was attending on the warehouse. And said, Cathy, I'm the first Get Team in Portugal. I did 20,000. She said, I explained personal volume is not organizational volume. You know, I said, what is the difference? Said, call your sponsor. I call Alan and say, Alan, I did 20,000, I'm a new Get Team member. And he said, no, you don't understand. You did supervisors, now you do more supervisors, the event and everything is perfect. And I said, okay, but no problem. I did it. Then I become, with Herbalife, I become president team member. I worked like crazy. I did 33 supervisors first line on the first year. And I become president team and I bought my Ferrari. And you know, when you're poor and you buy a Ferrari, you know, it's something very important for you, okay? I never forget that every day at night I was going to cover my Ferrari, you understand? And see if it was clean. I never did that with my wife, you know, but, you know, with the car is something that, sorry Natalia. But, you know, and one day, this is serious, and one day I parked my car and suddenly the alarm started going. And when I get to the car, it was a big stone inside the car. And I said, why a guy crashes a window of a Ferrari? For nothing. And then I realized, for nothing what? My wallet was inside. The checks, pay cards, everything, you know. But because I decided for my life that everything is great, okay, and everything is good, and all stories has a positive side, I start thinking, this is the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I was not seeing it, but I was saying it, you know. And then some of my friends said, Pedro, what happened? They start crying, you know. I said, that's not your car. Why are you crying? Man, this is my problem. No, let me borrow your problem. No, it's my problem. Thank you. And so I said, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm going to pay the dinner. You don't understand. Between my friends, when I say I'm going to pay the dinner, or is a new kid, or I get married, or something very important, because, you know, that's not my type of being. So when they say, this guy is going to pay the dinner, this is really important. So I went home, and I changed my Ferrari for the Rolls Royce. That is, you know, it's difficult. And I went to the police station, and and I was thinking, what, this is good, you know? Let me see by the good side. And suddenly, quick, comes. And let me ask one question. Who would like to get out of here and as the window of your Ferrari crashed? No. Everybody. Yeah. This means that you have a Ferrari, right? Now, let me tell you what is the problem. You go out and you have the window of your Fiat Uno crashed. That is a problem. You understand? So, no, thank you. To end up with you, I'll tell you something, okay? We have the extravaganza in front of us, okay? Extravaganza, it's for everybody, okay? You speak English, you don't speak, doesn't matter. Everybody goes to America to the extravaganza, okay? Everybody pitch the extravaganza. Why? Because it's the first extravaganza of the year, and everything is going out from there, and we all have to be there, okay? It's 36 days to the extravaganza. Whatever plan we have, is how many people do you take to the extravaganza? Now let me tell you this last story of the day. When I started in Herbalife, it was an extravaganza in front of me. And I said, Alan, I'm going to the extravaganza. And he said, how many people you schmuck are going to take with you? And I said, Alan, 15. And he said, you schmuck, less than 50 is nothing. And blah, 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 you have to take minimum of 50, minimum 50, minimum 50. And I said, that's when I is going to see what and I didn't sleep, and I worked like crazy, and I worked, and 2 days before the extravaganza, Alan called me and said, hey, how many people are going to take? I said, 49 plus me. So he said, and how many people are going to take on the next 48 hours, because it's unbelievable, you have 48 hours, and I don't believe it that with 50 people you already stopped working, I don't believe it, I have thousands of people going, and I'm working like the last minute. I said, said, Alan, I'm going to try. So after 5 minutes of this, I received a phone call from my ex, the brother of Natalia, said, hey, because we're going with a group, the guys from the travel agent asked me, do you want a guide? I said, a guide? Yes, one more, of course. So the guide came with all the tickets. And everybody was to him, right? And then the plane flight to Barcelona like this. It was 50 guys trying to make this guy supervisor before the plane landed. Right? He said, if I become supervisor, you stop talking? Yes. So he became supervisor, went to the event, come out of the event, and he became get him on the next 4 months. And now one of my diamonds, a present team member, comes from that line. Now, who's the next 50 guys that we're going to take? Where are we of the past? Where is the guide that make you come here? You need to have a conversation with that guy tonight. You know, that guy that used to work like crazy. That guy that used to go to the HOM with the cans. That guy that used to take the Tina Turner CD. The guy that do the pre-meetings, the meetings and everything, and after meetings and, everything. And got rich because of that. So now, it's the night for you to take your plan. The decision is yours. Mine is taken. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, okay? Because I'm really happy with what's happening with me, and I have the 20 customers and I'm happy, okay? So, thank you very much.